Oh, baby. Hey, we are live. Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday and welcome to Back 40 Friday Night Live. That's right. We've got the fire going. It's a beautiful evening. I'm glad you're all here and glad you're all tuning in. Where are we at here? I got to just quick check. Got to remember to look up at my camera up here. We are coming to you live tonight in full HD. 1080p, baby. That's right. And we've got a jam-packed show. I don't have no idea what we're going to talk about tonight, but it's going to be jam-packed because that's just the way my day has been going. So anyway, let me hang on here. Let me adjust the fire cam. First off, let me get that adjusted so we're a little bit more zoomed in on the fire, and then hang on, jeepers. There we go. Front and center. All right. So, let's kick this show off the proper way by raising up our cups, Woodhounds. And welcome, everyone. Like I said, it's Friday night, so glad you're here. Glad you're tuning in. Here's to the week behind us and the weekend ahead. Cheers, everyone. I see we have Mr. Chris from In the Woodyard is here already. So let me just, I gotta remove that comment. Nobody guessed what was in the bottles. Maybe tonight if we get a coin to spill out, we'll find out and you'll see what was in, what those bottles were, those little bottles there. So, the high res, that's right. I've been in hair and makeup since 4:30 this afternoon, all because we were going HD tonight, so hopefully everything is looking good. I appreciate that update there, Chris. So anyway, one thing I did want to mention that I didn't get to mention last week because they were not here, but Woodhound Senior, my mom and dad, last weekend on Saturday was their anniversary. So they were attending my nephew's baseball game last Friday night, so they weren't on the live stream, but wanted to kick off this live stream by wishing them another happy anniversary from last weekend. So, Mom and Dad, once again, happy anniversary. And there we have, let's see, Larry Cluck. I just saw your name fly by. Todd Lacey's here. Oh, the party can officially begin. So, yeah, if you're new here tonight, if you have a question, it really helps if you put a Q in front of the question, and then I can hopefully try to pull it out of the comments as they're flying by on my screen down here. If not, just ask them again. Otherwise, if you are new here and you have questions for the Back 40 community, don't forget to just put those in the chat, and you'll get to interact and meet some of these other crazy Woodhounds in here. Oh, outdoors with this guy. He's got a question. Look at that. 3 Qs, a triple Q. Don't know what's in the bottle, but I bet it'd make the flame bigger. Well, yes, it probably would. That is true. Yes. I'm not sure if we're going to find out, though, tonight. That we might hold off on. Because, yeah, we don't want to waste what's in these precious little bottles. Although, yeah. One of them, I don't really want to open them up, but like I said, maybe if we get any coins to spill out. Be willing. I don't know if that's how you say it, but are you giving the Yappa 315 processor a proper workout? Yes. Well, I haven't actually ran it in the last few days, but I have something lined up for this weekend, so it's going to get a good workout. That oak that I split with the 6-way was probably the hardest workout it's going to have. But, hey, hang on. Here we go. Look at this guy. We got this guy coming through. I got to go over here because Armin's High Life is in the house. Good evening, everyone. Drink up. Well, thank you very much, Armin. I got to make sure I look at this camera. So, Woodhounds, raise those cups up, and cheers to Armin's High Life. Thank you very much, my friend. Greatly appreciate that. That's the other thing. If you're new here, if we get any super chats, we raise up our cups. It doesn't matter what's in your cup. We just raise it up, make a toast, and yeah, it's Friday night, so we're gonna have a little fun. So, let's see. Oh, and here we go again. So, if you didn't get it the first time, here you go. We can try it again for Eric K. Thank you very much, my friend. So raise your cups up and cheers to Eric. And this is what happens when things get going a little crazy. We got Gringo Pines, my good friend Gringo Pines. How you doing? To all Woodhounds of the Forest Federation. Oh, thank you very much. Again, everyone, cheers to Gringo Pines this time. So, what I should mention, along with raising our cups up when we get a super chat, the other thing that we do is, for every super chat that we receive, I make a donation to the One Tree Planted organization. And so far, the Back 40 community, we have planted 161 trees to date. So now we're going to add a few more trees to that. So pretty cool thing. We are kind of based around a Firewood community. So this is our way of kind of, giving back and keeping the forests plentiful all over the world. And if you go to back40firewood.com, you can actually click on that little graphic and it will show you like each week. I kind of mix it up each week on where we send the donation to plant the trees. So like I think last week was in Oregon and the week before was Florida. And then 1 week was for forest fire restoration. So each week I kind of mix it up, but that's what we do. That's what we do around here. So yeah, let's see here. Todd Lacey. I'm raising my cup to every comment. Well, yeah, I can see you probably would be drinking that watered down Miller Lite is probably the only thing that's keeping you going halfway through. If you were drinking a real man's drink, you probably wouldn't make it more than 15 minutes. Oh, that's the other thing we like to do. We like to have a little fun, a little back and forth banter. Don't be afraid to send it my way. I won't be afraid to send it your way. Don't worry. What was I? Oh, a couple other things I just wanted to point out quick before we get going and I lose this train of thought. Couple new YouTube channels out there for you guys to check out if you're interested. One of them is Dave's Outdoors and More. He posted on Back 40 Woodhounds on the Facebook group today. And then the other one is KNL Firewood. So if you look those up, there's some more Woodhounds out there joining the YouTube community. And like I said, if you go to Facebook, go to the Back 40 Woodhounds group on Facebook. I think Dave's Outdoors and More posted there, and then KNL Firewood. So, so yeah, check those guys out. Like I said, it's always cool to see new people getting out there, putting out some videos, seeing how people do things. What they got going on in their wood yards. I think it's always fun. So, who else did I just see in here? Bill Irwin. Hey, Bill, how you doing? SS Wood Michelle. Michelle, how are you? I saw you wrapping bundles the other day like a crazy, going at a crazy furious pace, pumping out those bundles, making us all look bad. Iron and Oak Sawmill. Good evening. Saw Surgeon, of course. Hello. How are you doing? I saw Chris gave me a warning to watch out for you, but oh, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's raise up our cups. Senior Firewood Hound Larry Hoddle Good evening. Cheers, Woodhound. Stay cool. No husky here. Oh, well, cheers to that. Thank you very much. Good old Wood, Sweat, and Tears must be talking some chainsaw talk. Husky and steel. North Star Firewood. Doug, how you doing? Good evening. Yeah, there's what do we got in here? 124 people. Yes, Saw Surgeon. I know. I keep my eye on you, just like you keep your eye on everybody else. Let's see here. Tom Bryan. Good evening. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well out there. Nelson Ridge Farm. Welcome to the Back 40 Friday night live stream. And there's the West Coast Woodhound, or the Pacific Northwest Woodhound. Sorry, Daniel Atkins. Good evening. Yeah, it's like I said, if you're new here and you're just getting into, whether you're just creating a YouTube channel or you're just, I had somebody message me or leave a comment about they were just getting into selling firewood. So if you're here tonight and you have questions, like I said, ask away in the comments. There's a lot of knowledge right here in the chat. There's not a lot of knowledge right here. I will tell you that right now. So, just disclaimer. Hey, Chandler Firewood, Red Solo Cup. That's right. Fill it up. I think I saw a Ritter bit will do. How you doing, buddy? Oh boy. Okay. See, this is where I get missing. Yeah. Did you get promoted or demoted from the 315? Well, let me tell you this. I went out the other day and I was going to try to run it. All right. I lined up some logs. I got them up there. Just as I started going, Amanda came out and this is what happened. Right there. That is the result of me trying to take over controls of the Yappa. I'm just kidding. She didn't do that. Oh, I actually don't know how I got this. Like, it's a huge bruise on my arm, and I have no idea how I got it. So, something, I think last weekend when I was taking down the trees with Rick in the woodyard, something happened, but I don't, like I said, I don't know when or what I did. But just to be clear, this was not from Amanda. I don't want you guys getting any crazy ideas. Oh, let's see here. Oh, who else is in here? Yeah, there's a, like I said, if you're new here or if you have a question, throw a Q in front of it. But yeah, so the one thing with the Yappa that I do have lined up, I've got a bunch of slab wood from up at Rick's sawmill. And the cool thing about, or the thing I'm going to try with the Yappa that I think is going to be a pretty cool thing to do is run that slab wood through and just cut it into 16-inch pieces. Uh-oh. There goes the boss man. Little boss man's running around here. So yeah, that's going to be one thing I got coming up this weekend I want to try to get done is I want to get through all the slab wood that I have back there. And then a couple other things. I am trying to gather up like all the smaller dead trees that I know around. I outdoors with this guy. Yes, that is very true. I I would have to concur with that. Although for the most part, like I don't know. No, see, I know it wasn't. It wasn't the captain. I know it wasn't that. Gringo Pines. Yeah, there's no cobwebs on this up there. That's looking. That's. I know it wasn't that did it. All right. Yeah, we need to. I need to throw some wood on the fire. I thought I was gonna have somebody out here tonight helping me with the fire, but yeah, isn't that something? When Rick climbs up that tree and he's got that, I think it's a 190T. He just zips through those branches like nothing. But hang on, I'm gonna go stoke the fire up. 1 second. Let's throw on. Whew. Edward, the 309.5 sign was something that little boss man dug up. It was just buried over here in the yard. So I'm thinking it was like an old address plate for the house, a farmhouse that used to be here. That's my only guess. But yeah, he actually dug it up over there in the yard. Yes, Chris. I'm saving it. I'm saving that for you when you come back again. That's why I haven't lowered the level of the bottle. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this guy. Mr. Adam from Hometown Acres is here. Good evening to you, my friend. How are you doing? Tim and Old Saws, good evening to you as well. Geez, stuff is really starting. Well, it's only 8:17 here. I'm in the Central Time Zone, so it's only 8:17. Stanley Keith, good evening. I have been selling way more loose wood than bundles. We have two. So you know, back when we had the Firewood Frenzy, there was Country Fest was in town, the country music festival. So at the same place this weekend is Rock Fest, and also Country Jam. So there's two big music festivals in town this week. Well, not in town, but near town. So I had people loading up the loose stacks that were going camping to these music festivals. So yeah, I've been selling loose stacks way more than bundles. Dennis Hayes, I think I saw your name fly by there for a second. Good evening. I think I inhaled a gnat. We got really bad gnats. All of a sudden, the mosquitoes aren't too bad, but it's like that time of the night right now where the gnats come out. Hey, Homestead Jay. Good evening. I was going to tune in to your live stream earlier, but I was getting stuff ready, and so I missed it. Sorry. Hey, Quicks Firewood. How are you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. Stan Nelson. All you crazy woodhounds. I was watching Chris's In the Woodyards video today. It was pretty cool to see some of those interviews from back at the Midwest Firewood Frenzy. That was a good little video. There was yeah, just seeing, you know, what is it? Andy? I forget your last name. Perry, Kansas. And yeah, it was cool. Cool to see. And there's Mr. Joe from Ohio Woodburner. Just saw your name flash by. Yeah, look at this star-studded lineup here in the chat tonight. Like I said, if you guys have questions, throw them into the chat, because look at this. This is like, oh, we got something crazy happening tonight. Oh, and we got more of this happening from Mr. Gringo Pines. Oh, Gringo Pines has a Knob Creek in his glass. Well, thank you very much, my friends. Raise your cups up to Mr. Gringo Pines. Cheers. I don't know if I can put any of that in my cup just yet. Oh, but in the woodyard, Chris, go ahead. Throw some Knob Creek in your cup over there. Let's see. Yeah, next year, Bill Irwin. I can't wait either. I've actually already started putting some stuff together. I appreciate everybody who has sent in feedback and comments and questions on things that they want to see next year at the Frenzy, so appreciate that. Oh, I just saw a question from Firewood Mike. Firewood Mike, how much wood you split this week? This week, I did a more of the cleanup project with a big pile of scrap wood that I had dropped off. So I got that all split up, and then I had to deal with that stump from the big white pine that we took down. So yeah, that's what occupied my time this week. Splitting up a bunch of scrap wood. I had to sort it out and then split it, and then I was dealing with that stump. Which I was going to try to cut it off, and Logger Al gave me some great feedback on just how to cut the stump off, but the root flare of this stump was so far out, I just didn't think I'd be able to get it like cut level. And so I ended up digging it out by hand around the edges, and then I like dug out the root stems and chopped them off with the Van Dusen axe. Mr. Van Dusen, I used your little axe for the little boss man. And then used my little 180 saw to cut through them. So the chain on my 180 is like almost gone. So I figured I'll just use that, go digging in the dirt with it. Let's see here. Oh, hang on. North Star Firewood. Deepwood's off fun. Cheers from Doug at North Star Firewood. Well, thank you very much. Cheers. Oh boy. Oh yeah. That message, hang on. That message that's retracted from me was the question that I asked in the beginning of what was in those bottles. I don't know why it's saying retracted. It's just, that was just just that question I had. Hometown Acres, he had a little idea back here. How much wood everyone split this week? 2 cords. Oh boy. Did you run it all through the Yappa, Adam? Because if so, that probably didn't take you too long. So, hey, Gringo Pines. Thanks, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the super chats. Iron and Oak. When is Amanda starting her own channel with the Yappa? Well, I don't know about that anytime soon. Like I said, I know I'm missing some questions here, so all of a sudden the chat's flying. But yeah, so back to the how much wood everyone split. If you were splitting wood this week, oh, wait a minute. Is this what Adam... Create a poll? You want me to try? You're trying to mess me up here and doing this live? Is that what you want me to do, Adam? Yeah. I'm going to hold off. But if you've split wood this week, put it in the comments right now how much wood you split this past week. Adam from Hometown Acres is, I think, leading so far with 2 cords. But we'll see. Yeah, I just noticed that there is an option for me to create a poll. Yeah, throwing these irons and these wrenches into my stream here, Mr. Hometown Acres. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that though. But I wonder, does it show who leaves the who answers? That's the only thing I don't know. Oh, 4 cords of ash. Uh-oh. David Weinstein. Double of what Mr. Hometown Acres did. Oh, how about that? That's the other thing. We like to have fun. So again, if you're new here, don't take any of this too serious. It's all in fun and games. What is your favorite wood to burn? Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, see, this is where I need like a little... Eventually, I need to get like a producer. Somebody that I can right now have them creating this poll, plopping it into the chat, and I can try to keep all this together. What is your favorite wood to burn? Stan Nelson again with the best answer of the night. Dry or free? Oh, that's right. Those are the best 2 kinds of wood to burn. I would have to agree. Free wood or dry wood first and then free. Timon! I saw this fly by and I missed it. I forgot to come back to it. I have never had poison ivy from cutting in the woods or anything. I don't even know if I've had like really any poison ivy ever from anything. I know that a lot of people do get it. I know my brother, I think, he gets it sometimes from like just being in the water on the river. Or I don't know. But nope, I've never had poison ivy. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff flying by. I'm sorry I'm missing some of it, but hopefully you guys can keep up. And for those of you watching the replay, you'll be able to easily keep up because you can just pause or scroll back through the chat. Look at this. Look at this guy. This average guy just picked up his Wolf Ridge 28 Pro. Well, guess what? You need to change your YouTube handle from average guy to now a little more than average because you have a Wolf Ridge. You can change that to a little above average guy. Oh, I get Bill Irwin gets poison ivy just by looking at it. Oh my goodness. I know some people are like that. So when I sell this year, I've sold most bundles in the spring for whatever reason. Last year it was pretty consistent throughout the year, but this year, like real heavy in the spring, bundles were just going like crazy. But now it's mostly the loose stacks. So yeah, this poison ivy topic is taking over the chat. Let me tell you. And mosquitoes. Yeah, and the mosquitoes aren't too bad. I do put out something. I got like this, like these little pellets that you sprinkle around, and they're supposed to keep the mosquitoes down. Plus, I have like 1,000 toads and frogs in the pond and in the stream over there. So I think that helps keep the mosquitoes down. But yeah, they haven't been too bad around here anyway. But like for some reason tonight, the gnats were really out. It's kind of strange. Kind of strange. Oh, it's the bottom of the hour. Have you guys refilled your cups? I gotta do that. 1 second. Woohoo! Gotta get my ice out. Hey, there he is. Dave's Outdoors and More is here. Good evening. Hang on, let me put this back in. I saw a question roll by. Anyone else working up firewood this weekend? Yes. Like I said, I'm hoping to process up a bunch of slab wood. So that's not really firewood, but it's going to make good bundle wood because the slabs are about 2 to 3 inches thick. They're kind of thick slabs. The only thing I'm wondering, and I don't know how I'm going to get around this, is when I cut them with the yappa and they fall into the channel is like a V shape, so they're not going to lay flat to go through the knife and split in half. So I got to figure out something there. I'm thinking what I might do is put on the 6-way, and then the 6-way wedge will have that X, and then if the slab cutoffs are laying sideways, they should get split in half. Because that's pretty much all I need is I need like the 6 to 8 inch slab wood cut at 16 and then split in half. That's what I'm going for. But it's always tricky cutting up those the slabs, you know, with your saw. If you like, I mean, you can put them in a pile, but you almost need like a sawbuck or something. Marlon L. Good evening. That would be nice. Yeah. That's the one other thing. The ticks, I haven't noticed the ticks being too bad up here either. Uh-oh. Stan, I know. It's just nice. I don't know. I think it's going to be easy with the yappa. If it wouldn't be for the yappa, though, I probably wouldn't be messing around with it too much. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, here's to the bottom of the hour. 3 minutes ago. Cheers. I saw Tom Bryan was having connection issues. Is anybody else experiencing like any issues? Because that's the one thing when I do stream at 1080p in HD, I want to make sure my that I'm still coming through decent, because it does suck up the bandwidth on my end when I'm pushing out HD. So if anyone else is having issues, let me know. And I don't even know if I can switch it now though. But Armin Scheib is down in Texas still. Oh, Quick's Firewood. Anyone else run a power split unit? Oh, I don't know if anybody in here does. I know I'm trying to think. I know somebody was looking at them. I think actually Chris in the Woodyard at one point was looking at a power split. All right, no issues. Thanks, Stan. I was worried about that. How my skin was looking. Just wait until technology. Well, until I get a good enough internet connection where I can possibly stream in 4K. Oh, whew. Then I'm gonna need to be in hair and makeup from like noon on. Yeah, so Chris from in the Woodyard, he was looking at a power split. Oh, and Tom Bryan, right there. Tom Bryan has one. I think they make two different. I think they make versions that. Or does every one of them have the conveyor built in? I can't remember. But I know they have like where you can drive them around, or you can. I think they all have conveyors. I don't know though. Oh boy. Look who just joined in. All the way from upstate New York. Mr. That Wood Guy. Good evening, my friend. Oh. Nicholas. I just saw your comment, but that was for Daniel Atkins, I think. Yes. Yeah, that Wood Guy. He's popping in here. It's so good to see all you Woodhounds right here on Friday Night Live. And Todd Lacey. Oh. Actually, Todd Lacey and Dave's Outdoors and More, just a little spoiler alert. I actually mentioned you guys in Sunday's video. So be sure you check that out. It won't be coming out till 4 in the afternoon though. I've kind of changed up. So Sunday you gotta wait. Well, now you gotta wait from right now on, but let that anticipation build. But yeah, Todd Lacey, I have a little give you a little shout out. Oh my goodness, look at this. The fire's going down. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh boy, Chris. I can't wait. That's going to be... I need if you talk to Ken, I was going to send Ken a message because when I cut that stump out, I was able to get all the little stuff with the 180, but then I had to use the 500. And yeah, my chain, I put an old chain on, but I need Ken to come down here and sharpen it up again. So, all right, hang on, be right back. Oh. Well, Dave's Outdoors and More. You might want to wait. You might want to wait till you see the video before you thank me for the shout out. But it's kind of funny because I made I knew that was your name, and you posted your video today, but I had actually made this like 2-3 days ago, so that's kind of cool that now they'll know Dave's Outdoor and More, the channel. Oh boy, did I miss any questions? Did I miss anything? Quicks Firewood, Have a good weekend. Hey, oh, I missed something right there. I missed a coin falling down from Marlon. Marlon L. I missed Amanda or the girls. Please bring them back. Oh, all right. Here we go. There you go. The girls are back just for you. Thank you very much, everyone. Raise those cups up. A big Team Woodhound drink to Marlon L. Cheers. I don't know if you meant those girls or the cheerleaders. Speaking of mosquitoes, there goes there. Now that I... Oh, hang on. Yeah, keep the bugs away. Right there is my trick to keeping the mosquitoes away. Richie's Outdoors. Good evening. I just saw your name fly by. Chad. I'm trying. Yeah, the only thing with when it's hot, like, well, what is the temperature? It's like it's pretty warm out, but if I get the fire going too big, then like everything, like I'm right almost by it, so my computer and all my stuff gets a little too hot. So that's why I don't get it stoked up too big. Those were the ones, Marlon? All right. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys get sick of those ladies every week swinging out, or, you know, if you like it changed up a little bit. Loken Holcomb. Loken Holcomb. Man, I wonder if that thing attracts mosquitoes. Hey, there's a coin falling. What the heck's going on here? There's the lady swinging, and we have Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Good night. My internet is about to go as Todd Lacey's pants. A lot of holes. Thank you very much, Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Raise up those cups, everyone. Cheers. And have a good weekend. Oh. Later, Husky. That's right, Mr. Wood, Sweat, and Tears. Oh. I may have missed... We want the fire so big that you can see it from space. Well, that all those branches that I took down from clearing out the wood yard with the little makeover, I got a big pile back there. I'm going to wait till this winter and light that thing up. So you might be able to see that thing from space once I light it up. I'm going to put a tarp on it, like at the end of fall. So once it starts snowing, there's no snow on the pile. And then once we get a good snow cover, I'm going to go back there, take the tarp off, and light it up. Because around here we have, if there's snow on the ground, you don't need a permit for burning anything. So usually I make all my brush piles, I wait till winter and then burn them up. What was I going to... Something else I was just going to say. Like I said, normally when I'll put together like a little list of some notes, talking points, if you will. But man, today was a wild, crazy day. Oh, here's a question. Stanley Keith, the wood sign behind you, right there. That was made by Mr. Greg Popple. He makes all kinds of stuff. Like this guy, he made another couple things for me, and yeah, he does amazing work. But yeah, Greg Popple. He's in here. I don't know if he's on tonight, but he's on Friday nights occasionally. So, I'm making it back to the sawmill as soon as it cools off a little bit, and as soon as I find some time. It's been crazy busy. Crazy busy. Oh my goodness. Oh, hang on here. We got to switch over. Because Iron and Oak Sawmill. Chuck, my man, thank you very much. Right here. Right here. Plant some trees for some shade, Woodhounds. Cheers to that. And Nelson Ridge Farm. Awesome live stream. You all have a good night. Brad, thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you. Have a safe weekend. Have a good weekend. Cheers. Uh-oh. No connection issues here. All right, no connection issue. Thought you were saying you had a connection issue. Hardware's Homestead. Oh. But yeah, there's on Monday I have the day off of work, but I'm going to work with Rick on another job. Tree removal job. I got some we got a couple of things in the works that are going to be hopefully coming soon. The other thing that I have coming up here in is it 2 weeks? I think 2 weeks from tonight is going to be I think it's the 2-year mark of starting the channel. So I got something that I want to kind of do for that. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy coming in. Hang on a second. Firewood at the furnace. Holy cow, I'm so late. Well, better late than never, my friend. Thank you very much. Cheers. Firewood at the furnace. Thank you very much, Brad. Appreciate that. Glad you're here. Even though you're late, that's all right. Doesn't matter. Who knows? We might end up going into a little OT. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, so I got, in 2 weeks, it's going to be I think it lands exactly on the day. But like I want to try to bring in the Facebook feed. And so if you're not on Facebook, or if you're on Facebook and you haven't joined Back 40 Woodhounds, join that group. And then what I want to do is kind of like have an evening where you can post your pictures of your fire on Facebook, and I hopefully can bring them in to the live stream, and then we can kind of see like collectively who's all sitting around their fire that night. Just like what everyone's doing while they're watching the live stream. So I got to work out a few more details on that. The other thing that I want to do is, if anybody out there, if you might possibly be interested in joining the live stream, like either through your webcam on your computer or on your phone, send me an email at back40firewood@gmail.com, because on that night I want to, like I said, maybe bring in some of you guys onto the live stream and just kind of have like a little celebration. And I mean, there's a few little technical things that you have to have with either your webcam or your phone, but I just think it would be cool to kind of try to do that and kind of make this a little more, I mean, it's good interaction right now, but it'd be cool to, like I said, maybe get either you guys posting some pictures of what you're doing during the live stream, or possibly even bringing you in for a couple minutes, chatting for a bit through your phone, or if you're by a computer. I don't know where you guys watch, but but yeah, definitely I think it'd be cool to kind of have like a a big virtual gathering around, the fire pit. So if you guys are out that evening around your fire pit, post a picture, and hopefully I'll be able to just have that feed going on the stream right now, so you guys would be seeing it. Yeah, if you're on Facebook, just look up Back 40 Woodhounds, and we can. I do have to approve if you request joining the group. I do have to approve it, and sometimes I'm a little delayed going into my Facebook, but I will get you approved. I'll get you in the group, and then in a couple weeks, hopefully, we'll be able to do that, where we kind of just have a night. Yeah, this is another good point. We will have to have some type of censorship going on, so, I don't know what's going on down there around Todd Lacey's fire pit, or out there with Wood, Sweat, and Tears, but, we may not be able to show those posts. But yeah, I think it'd just be cool to kind of, see. I mean, we can see what people are chatting about, but if you're out around the fire, or I think the other thing I could do is, if you guys emailed me the picture, I might be able to bring that in as well. Like I said, I'm going to work out a few kinks, and like I said, if there's anybody that, yeah, yes, you do have to answer 2 questions to get into the group. And the one question, there's 3 choices, and hopefully you can pick the right one. That's the only way that I could kind of keep out. We started getting a lot of like spam accounts in there, so that's why I had to put the questions in, because otherwise I was adding people that weren't really people, and then they were spamming messages on the board. So yeah, if you're on Facebook, look up Back 40 Woodhounds. James, I just cut everything at 16 inches for a couple reasons. One, it's just sometimes easier to handle. The other thing is that if I cut everything at 16 inches and I make a whole bunch of firewood and I don't end up burning it all myself, then it's cut at the right length where I could sell it. So that's the other thing, kind of my thought process is, well, if I made a whole bunch of wood for myself and I didn't end up burning it and it was all cut at 24 inches, I might have trouble selling that, and I wouldn't want to have to then cut it down to 16. So I just make everything 16. Yeah. So if you, that's why if you email me, then I can kind of set up when I could get you guys in. So if uh-oh, you all right? Yeah. Little boss man just fell out of the hammock. We just put this hammock up the other day. But yeah, so if you email me, then we can kind of arrange, kind of figure out, okay, at this time, basically what happens is I just send you a link. You click on the link, and that goes through your phone, brings up your camera. Armin's High Life. Have a good weekend. Yeah, we are getting close. Iron and oak. Does anyone split other people's wood and get paid for the splitting time? Oh boy. Somebody might be here getting wood right now, because The guard dog is going crazy. Gemma! Hang on a second. Thank goodness for the mute button. Oh, somebody's just walking by. But anyway, I don't know if I was thinking about possibly doing that. I know people have always said like, "Oh, you should rent out your splitter," but I would rather rent out like the service of bringing the splitter and actually doing the splitting as opposed to like just letting somebody else run the splitter. So that could very well be. That could very well be. Oh boy. Here he is. You're never too late, Mr. Jared Hildebrandt. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much. Everyone, let her rip. The wild woodhound from across the state, Mr. Jared Hildebrandt is here. Cheers. Wellerman, how much wood do you have ready for this winter? I'm actually going to be doing a video on this pretty soon. But I think right now, I have split almost 2 years ahead. So I have, the woodshed is jam-packed full, and I've got stuff split. I'm thinking it's definitely 2 years worth of wood split right now, ready. So it's been a bit of a that's like the one goal I've had is to get 2 years ahead and then just keep building on it. The only thing is that some of the stuff that I have like kind of set aside for next year is maple, and sometimes that, I don't know, you got to watch that stuff because depending on how it sits out and where it is, like it can kind of start to go bad. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm a good 2 years plus, almost 2 years plus ahead. Oh, Mr. Van Dusen, look at this. Cut and split around 100 cord for one guy by the hour. Holy smokes. That's a lot of wood. That was good too that you Oh, okay. So now you're going to throw this in my face? I don't know if I have the room. I don't know if I have the space to be 4 years ahead. Because I go through quite a bit of wood. But yeah, you got that nice big corn crib though. So James, have you ever heard of a Hales log loader? I have not. I don't know if anybody else has. I have not. I do not know what that is, but are Halls, with it Halls or Hales? Halls. You're gonna have to get some. Now my eyes are going bad, and that's the other thing. Getting old, I guess you bruise easy when you're old and your eyes go bad. I have not heard of that. So I do not know. Iron and oak. There you go, 11 cords. That's pretty good. That is a lot of wood. Well, I don't know how much weight in logs. Well, overall weight is, I think, 1,830 pounds lift on the Coyote. So that was the main reason why I went with Coyote, because of the lift capacity of their loader. That was like the big thing, because they have the same loader on each of their 25 horse, 35, and 40 horse models. So that's why I went with Coyote. But yeah, I don't know if I know I've tested the, I know I've tried to lift more than 1,800 pounds, because I had a few times where I was not able to lift and my back end went up. Oh, we are in Dennis Hayes. We are in overtime by 1 minute. So yeah, that wood guy. Tell me about it. That's probably twice as much as little Bob. Bill, 25 horse. When I talked to Ken Anubis at Anubis Saddle and Equipment, he basically told me that, like, unless I was doing like farming work, like tilling and plowing fields and pulling, I didn't really need the higher horsepower, because my main concern was lifting. So, I'm not going to be plowing a field and needing, 35 or 40 horse. And I didn't need to do what, that way with the 25 horsepower, I didn't need to do what Mr. Ohio Woodburner, what Joe had to go through the other day. He went out, was just going to use his tractor, and then, boom, the regen cycle came on, and so he had to wait for that to finish. Oh, there you go. The haul log lifter. Larry, Senior Firewood Hound Larry Huddle. I guess I'm going to have to check that out. Log lifter. Is it the log lifter or the log hauler? I don't remember what. Oh boy, look out. See, this is what happens in overtime. We start getting into the late hours of the evening, and the crazy riffraff comes out. Good evening, Corey. How you doing? Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I'm behind on. Once we get into overtime, it's hard to keep up. I should just say, all right, overtime is. Quit trying to keep up with this chat. Yeah, that was the one big thing, the regen. Plus, I think that whatever it's called, that emissions system adds like a couple $1,000 onto the price tag. So yeah. Hey, Homestead Jay, have a good weekend, buddy. Hey. Did you see that coin? It almost fell out. Mr. Jared Hildebrandt. We almost had the coin fall out. And if we would have had the coin fall out, we could have found out what one of these two bottles were. You missed that in the beginning. Thank you very much, Jared. Appreciate that. But yeah, in the beginning I had these two mysterious bottles sitting out there, and I had you guys guess what you thought was in them. Nobody guessed the correct answer. So I did not reveal what they were And if I would have revealed what they were, if we spilt a coin, then I was going to drink one of them down for you. But yeah, the fire's going out. What do we got on here? Well, we still have a... All right. We'll do a few more minutes of overtime. Let me go get a few more logs for the fire. 1 second. Whew. Sorry about that. I had to go. I also had to water one of the trees back there. Oh, hey! Did I miss anything else? Hang on, we gotta go back here. Mr. Hildebrand says, "Let her rip, bounce time." Oh, well, that one did not bounce out, but thank you very much. Once again, appreciate that, everybody. Raise up those cups. Cheers to Mr. Jared Hildebrand. Who, by the way, if you do go and join Back 40 Woodhounds on Facebook, you will see some pretty impressive pictures and videos from Mr. Jared Hildebrand, the father of Splitzilla. Yeah, no, I had the firewood handy. I just had, like I said, I had the quick overtime. My bladder was in overtime, and I needed to water one of those trees back there. Hey, Woodhound Senior. Have a good night, my friend, or my dad, father. What is North Fork Hollow? Hey, oh my goodness. Oh my God. No! There we go. It happened. We just bounced one out. Slick Willie. Anyway, Jim Anderson, thank you very much. More trees, and you, my friend, just bounced out the coin. So, that means Mr. Jim Anderson, you get to pick. Oh, wait. We have another coin coming. Things are getting crazy here outdoors with this guy. He wants to know what's in the bottles. Oh, all right. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh, of course, Saw Surgeon caught that one. Blessings to ya, my friend. All right. So, in the bottles, we had bottle number 1 was, I think I showed this last week, Captain Morgan Sliced Apple. Why isn't that focusing? Here, wait. Captain Morgan Sliced Apple. That was in one. The other one was Jim Beam Honey. So there you go. We had... So who was it that spilt the coin? You get to pick. I think it was Jim Anderson. You can pick which one. Oh, there's another coin. Japers. Friday night on Back 40 Live. That's right. Thank you very much once again. Cheers. So Jim Anderson. Whoa. What happened to... Oh, he is going to select Mr. Jim Beam honey. I don't know if you got the honey, but that's what I'm... Oh, well, there you go. Look at that. All right. I don't know if I can slam this whole thing, though. Jeez. Ooh. That does not smell like honey. Let me quick answer this question. Would you bring Firewood into a local state park? I every time I've ever gone camping, I always take my own firewood. Oh, and there's another. Hang on. Acid drip 187. Thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, every time I've ever gone camping, what I do is I take a big tote, I put the wood in the tote, I put the top on the tote, I put it underneath everything else in the back of the truck. All right, well, hang on here. Do I have I don't think I have any clean shot glasses, so I guess... Oh, yeah, you guys are going to get a kick out of this, aren't you? All right, so Jim Beam honey. And so this will probably wrap things up now, but smooth like Tennessee whiskey, yeah. All right, so everyone, just have a chaser ready. Oh, well, hang on. Actually, all right, I gotta add a little bit of... I don't even know if I've ever had this. I don't know if I've Oh, okay. So see, I'm not stalling. I have to go back here, Mr. Jared Hildebrandt. Once again, thank you very much. All right. So here we go. My review. I'll be giving a review of Jim Beam honey right here. Bottoms up. All right, everyone, cheers. I hate drinking out of these little bottles. I wish I had a shot glass. Oh, yeah. Huh. Whew, just like honey. Boy, those are some crazy bees. Actually, it did have a little hint of honey. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'd never had that before. But it did have a little honey. A little thing of a little hint of honey. Oh yeah, we're in overtime. Oh. Well, Jim Anderson, that was pretty that was funny that you were actually sipping on a little beam tonight as well. So oh, yeah, this is I'm actually thinking about this, Mr. Lacey. I need to get in touch with my local distributor and do a little, get some of these. I just grabbed a couple of these. Well, this one I got from Amanda, and I just grabbed this the other day just because I figured it would be a good little gimmick here on Friday Night Live. So, anyway, yeah, Daniel Atkins, I don't think I would start with the claw for review. But before this Jim Beam Honey starts to fully kick in, we should probably wrap things up. But otherwise, yeah, we still have 123 people watching though. 9:16 Friday night bourbon review. I don't know about that, Bill. Maybe. Like I said, I had an idea for something like that, but we shall see what happens. I just don't want to get, too many given the wrong message, being out of control. Let me try something here once. Whoa. All right. All right. I think that's going to do it. So, everyone, let me jump over to this screen. There it is. So, all you who tuned in, if you're still here, if you're still watching, thank you very much. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. But have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by Friday Night Live here on the Back 40 Firewood channel. Good time hanging out with all you guys tonight and gals and woodhounds around the world. So, cheers. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Good night, everyone.